Cutter 9346-52. Your designated sleep period is now over. Have a great day.
Bentornati, welcome back to Hardspace Shipbreaker. Let's wake up and start cutting. Okay, career progression clearance, hazard level 4. With access to hazard level 4, welcomes you to ranks of potential high earners. The extraction of reactors from ships is one of the most valuable duties, blah 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 blah. Basically now we get, ships with reactors, which is great. Adds an interesting mechanic to the game. We also got a bunny rabbit. We can now dismantle Atlas Scouts. This is a completely different type of ship compared to the Mackerel, and it has these long thrusters. Also, we get new types of Mackerels. This is a heavy cargo. Right. At the end of last episode, something that didn't make it into the recording was a little cutscene with Lou. I'm not going into it because, again, this is not a story-focused Let's Play, but it's pretty much gameplay-focused, but I'm just gonna open the messages here to show you where we're at, because it kind of makes sense to put, you know, the ship breaking in context, because the ships get more and more complicated as your career progresses. So this is where we at. Let's take a look at the workstation before we start. Let's see if we can upgrade anything. I got a sticker apparently. Links, safety third. It's that one, right? Can I? No, I can't. It's that one. Oh, I have 2 mini-me's. So I get a mini-me each time? That's cool. 126 tokens. What am I gonna work on? What's important? More oxygen would be nice. The system scanner would be nice. More velocity would be nice. A lot of things would be nice. However, I'm thinking tether amount is probably paramount. Oh, also range in here. Okay, tethers and range. This directly affects the speed at which we start. Stinger range is also pretty important. And then I think I'll go thrusters. Anything else? These are also kind of important because reduces the speed at which durability decreases. Oh, I can also get O2 capacity. Definitely, let's get that. Okay, I think we are ready to start a new ship. Okay, the Northern Nox was completed, which is cool. These are all hazard level 4. The IP Express is an Atlas Scout Patrol craft. Interesting. The Shaw is a Mackerel heavy cargo. Light cargo. Another Exolab. This one is worth 13 millions. So basically this would be in the same category as the last one we did, but the last one was like maybe 6 millions around. The thing is, as you progress in hazard level, there's more stuff attached to the ship, which makes it more valuable. But I think I want to go with something new, something more interesting. So let's get started with this Atlas. Maybe this will last more than one episode, by the way. Anyway, let's get into it. There we are. Now, let me show you first of all why that range upgrade was important. Because of that. And break. Okay, this is an Atlas. It's got a lot of bits and pieces going around. Is it? It is not pressurized, so we can cut into it with impunity, so to speak. Good. Let's start by detaching all of the little bits, because that's the easy part. Go there.
Deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage
Right.
accepted. Credit applied.
Also, since there's no air inside, we can detach the cockpit window, just like that, and get immediate access to the juicy interior. Look at this. Big flight terminal.
Salvage
Pilot
secured.
seat.
Applying credit.
Computer terminals.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Lockers. By the way, when I reel stuff towards me, I just tap. I'm just tapping the right mouse button, because I definitely don't want them to come so quickly towards me that they destroy my suit.
Salvage secured.
That
Account
means
credit applied.
death, practically. Unless you, maybe there's a way to survive that if you manage to get back into the hab really quickly.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Which means flying that way and getting into the door, basically, to get back inside. Maybe that can save you a spare.
Salvage deposited.
Let's get
Applying credit
this
to account.
sensor array. This spotlight. Okay, now that I got most of the interesting stuff out of here, I actually want to get into one of the most, let's say, iconic features of the Atlas ship, which is these kind of thrusters. These ones have the cap off. There's usually a cap on this area that you need to detach first. In this case, it's easier. You can just do this and simply cut through the cut points. Then we remove the nozzles, and the interesting puzzle is gonna be inside there. Okay, nozzles are out. The into the barge, so we can see somewhere in there. Oh wait, all right, it's not time yet. There is actually no thruster here, which begs the question: how? Who did this? Okay, normally there would be a thruster in here, and there would be a whole process. I guess we'll get to that in the future. Okay, so we will have to come back to an Atlas ship, probably at hazard level 5. For now, see, there's nothing impeding the access in here. Access, I guess it's the way to say that, and we can directly get in here and flush the fuel valve. There it is, which prompts the entire thing to dismantle. And these big, let's say, halves go into the processor. Oh, there's also this thing. I have a flashlight. Sometimes I forget. Okay, I could spend some time removing all the lights. I'm probably not gonna do that, honestly. Okay, now, to move these pieces, since they are really big, you need to use the tethers, because you see, it's highlighted in... It's not gonna be easy to move. But you can do something like this at first, to have some clearance, then cancel, and pull it that direction. You want to make sure that you don't get too close to the furnace, because pieces this big, it's almost like they get some form of gravitational pull. And it can be really hard to move then, because they may get stuck, like on this middle part.
Registered. Transferring credits.
And you see, when you do this, like this, slowly moving that way, while that happens, I could come up here and surgically cut those points there to remove a very expensive communication array. And then very rudely push it towards the barge. Okay, let's remove that tether there. Couple more now going like that. Now this should be able to get inside the processor on its own. Now, how to get inside and actually start really cutting this thing apart? My oxygen reserves are low. You're right. You're right. You're right. Break. Oxygen. Thank you. Get me back inside. There we are. Bunny! It does this squeaky sound too. It's probably the first time I noticed that. There was probably also oxygen here. No, it's just fuel. Okay, I found an access to the... I don't know how to call this part. Like it's the space in between the inhabitable, I don't know, like crew part and hull. But yeah, there's just a huge number of cut points in here. You just go through them. And when you're done, the entire thing just peels apart. Oh, need to pay attention to that. By the way, I don't know why, but this weird thing happened. I went into the configs and I found that my video settings were set to low, and I said, why? Like, I have a decent rig, it's not great, it's not bad either. So I put it too high, and I noticed two things. One, it started like actually performing better. So it's weird how the so-called like low settings were actually impacting my frames per second negatively. And the other thing, it also seems to relate somehow to the mouse sensitivity. Like I had to crank mouse sensitivity up by a lot, but when I switched to, let's say, high settings for video quality, then it started working correctly, so I actually had to turn the sensitivity down again. Super weird. Just thought I would mention that because you might find it useful. Okay, most of the pieces should be now able to come off.
5 minutes left.
5 minutes left, you say?
Weaver out.
Might be enough time to get most of the armor away. Okay, so if we have this front piece off, one thing you want to do is first to get it out like frontally, because the aluminum part in there, the inside part, kind of slides in this. So look, comes off perfectly, and cancel the tether, then have it go in and move out of the way, of course. And there she goes. Now it's got all the interior exposed. Oh, this is a big chunk. Did I neglect it to cut something? No, it's just a big piece. Get in there.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Valuable object accepted for processing.
Oh, look.
Salvage goal obtained.
We got
Additional rewards
this
assigned.
fantastic generator reactor in here. One way to take them out is, well, simply doing this, and then quickly tethering them to the barge. And bye-bye reactor. And that's it. And it's done. You really don't need to do anything else. At least for class 1. Otherwise, like if you manage to clear a pathway like vertically to the barge, you can simply attach a tether in there, and it just takes care of it.
Processor
Very simple.
deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Yeah, we are getting some negative for the lights that we're not saving, but it's okay. Big piece of ship, right? You know what? I'm gonna also pull you a little bit forward there, because you're getting a little bit too close to the furnace. Oh, no, nah, not really. Not really. It's gonna find its way in. Is this also detached? I think it is. Let me see. Yeah. If you go there, do you move? Yes, you do. Which means we can take the airlock out.
Salvage deposit secured.
Look at that.
Credits
We're
awarded.
almost at level 2,
Object accepted for
salvage level.
processing. Credits deposited.
Okay.
Salvage deposit
Then it's
confirmed.
just a matter
That's
of
1 minute left on the clock, Cutter.
going
1
through,
minute left.
getting all the stuff out.
Salvage goal reached.
There's a bunch of salvage in here, but look, we can get rid of the floor.
Warning.
And
Your
then keep it
oxygen reserves are
steady.
dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Oh, oxygen. Below statistically. Oh, but there's 30 seconds to the shift anyway. I think my oxygen is gonna last 30 seconds. I think.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
And the shift is almost done, and we're done. All in all, not a bad first shift for an Atlas. A very simple Atlas, yes. Yeah, we're practically practically halfway through. Let's proceed. And we get a
Hello,
cutscene.
Shipbreaker. You have 1 incoming transmission waiting.
Howdy, Rook. So, this can be, an awkward subject, but you've probably noticed Lynx doesn't take great care of us. Up until maybe 100 years ago, workers like us would sometimes form these groups, called unions, and go toe-to-toe with the company. They'd argue for better wages, safer work, decent hours, that kind of thing. Lynx was actually part of getting rid of them, but some of us are trying to bring it back. I can tell you're a good person, and a hard worker. The company will use you up. It's just built that way. So I thought you might be interested in the union news group. There are new messages every couple of days. Read them, don't read them, trash them, whatever. Just keep it on the down low. The others don't know about it. Weaver and Dee are a bit too by the book. Kaido is just too anxious. Poor kid. But I wanted you to have the info. I was glad someone gave it to me when I was new. Okay, spiel over. See you in the yard, Rook. Flew out.
Okay, so we got the cutscene. I didn't feel like didn't really feel like interrupting
Good
that,
morning, Shipbreaker.
because it's
This
kind
is
of the
your daily
point of the
wake-up
entire
call.
story of the game. But yeah. Plus, there's some cutscenes later on that you can't really skip easily that are somewhat related to this. I think I want to repair my grapple. F. There you go. How many? I have 7 repair kits. It's okay. Okay, I don't have a lot of tokens right now to use, so let's just get back into it. There we are, 13 tethers. Sure, let's get stuck in. So let's first of all get a few of these big pieces. A little pull this way first. You go there. Okay, while you go there, we do this here. Oh, now I can. Can I? No. Wouldn't work. So you go that way for a second. Where are you guys at? Stuck in the middle. We can work with that. Okay. Probably send you straight in. Yeah, it's dropping. I know. Don't worry about it. Okay. Should be relatively free of the furnace pull. Now, see what I mean? It's hugging the right side. They are all. That's what I wanted to avoid, but I tried to do just too many things at once.
Credits deposited.
Okay, that one is in.
Cutter, you're out of tethers. Get yourself over to the kiosk to buy
Yes,
some more.
I am. I am out of tethers. You're right.
Welcome to Venditron 9000. Thank you for your
Tethers restored.
Okay, I think it's going in on its own right now. Okay. Cool. There's a piece up there for the barge. Let's go. Nice. Okay. So
Transferring credits.
this thing was left in here. And this. Goodbye.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
We got beds. Bed frame goes in the barge.
Processing valuable object.
Mattress goes in the furnace. That's something that I can't have yet.
Account credit
It's gonna be
applied.
used later. Oh look, posters! Nice! Let's get a few posters. Oh, this is nice. First time I see this one, I think. Then what else? This is just suit repair kits, fuel. The stairs can be reused.
Credits deposited.
I don't think
Accepted. Credit applied.
anything happens if you send those down to the barge. Nah. Oh, this entire panel belongs into the barge. Now, this panel is attached with this, let's say, frame that has yellow markings. So what we do is we melt the entire frame. Because it basically acts as a big cut point. And yes, it's 7 of aluminum, but it doesn't really matter. And there's other stuff in there that, oh, maybe I wanted a little bit of the fuel. Oh well, it's gone now.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Wait, these are cushions? Oh. Oh, why am I picking them up though? This entire piece goes in the furnace anyway. That's a waste of time. This panel here is detached. Oh, it's got this attached though. This all goes to the barge. I don't think there's any... Oh, I will need to cut that. So let me remove the actual tanks first.
Salvage secured.
So that then I can feel free to do this, right? And then Mary way.
Salvage deposit confirmed.
Right.
Applying credit.
Goes in the processor. And we do the same exact thing in here.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Down she goes.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
So this is now all furnace stuff.
Warning. Oxygen reserves low.
Really?
Links recommend regular gentle exercise. to
Right.
increase blood
Salvage
oxygen
deposit
Because
registered.
exercise is gonna help when you're in space and you're out of oxygen. Whoa! Going a little bit too fast there.
Welcome to Venditron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Nice. So this entire bottom portion is empty. So one thing we could do is target with a stinger these gray seams and melt them. Costs us a little bit of money, but it will allow us to more easily dismantle the entire thing. Oh, let's not forget this door console.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Are you free now? Oh, you aren't. Why? How are you still attached? I thought the entire bottom portion would come out, but it didn't. Okay, I guess. Oh well, we got these 2 panels that need to go to the barge anyway. Whoops.
Salvage destroyed. Please refrain from damaging salvage.
The automated voice tells you that just because it's detecting like a few thousand credits worth of material getting voided, I guess. Oh, this thing wouldn't come off anyway because there's a lot of stuff attached to it. And there's also this.
Alright. You got 5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter. Before they turn the lights out on you. We were out.
5 minutes, this is all done, friend. Ceiling in there. Then this chunk in here. In there.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Various computer consoles.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Oh, navigation table. Fancy.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
This way, my friend.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay, level 4. Is this panel free now? It is. Oh, it's called air filters. That's why it's valuable. It's not just a panel. Those are air filters.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
This is what? Furnace thing? Okay. Door panel.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Power junction. Computer terminal.
Salvage deposit secured.
There you go, level 5. See? Okay, this is all for the furnace. There's just a few more things in here, I believe.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
There she goes. Oh, look.
Salvage secured.
Another panel.
Credit
There's
deposit.
another one in there. Is this the last one? I think it is. Okay, let's just check. Give a really quick check. Oh, we just got another mini-me sticker. Must mean we just passed 95%. This is all furnace worthy stuff. And we have exactly 1 minute into
Time is
the
winding
furnace.
down, Cutter. Dig deep. Let's finish strong.
First of all, take it that way. Oh, what's up? It's the entire interior of the ship. Okay, I have 17 tethers. Now, you getting
Warning. Oxygen reserve.
there. I don't care about oxygen. Right now, I need to get this ship in the furnace. Look at that. Look at that beauty. All in. That's a
Material
mouthful.
deposited. Account credit applied.
Amazing. Split second. Look at this, 98.6%, 12 million credits, level 5 achieved, 29 mega parking lots and 24 lost toasters and 1 repair kit, which is great.
New certification level achieved.
Now we get to rank
Upgraded.
6. License upgrade. And you know what? I think this is where I'm gonna end this episode, where we salvaged an entire atlas in just 2 shifts. Right, it's a simplified atlas. We are still at the start, we're still an apprentice, but 98%, nothing to scoff at. So, I hope you're liking these videos. I'm having a blast. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next episode. Alla prossima!